What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Dakar Desert Rally and we're going to be driving the Honda CRF 450 Rally. Now what I wanted to do is actually take on one of the most difficult stages that I've driven yet using this amazing dirt bike. What we will be doing though is driving it in first person so we can actually see the rally calls on screen, which you see right there in front of the handlebars there. It's a little screen that shows the actual rally calls and what's coming up in front of us next. Now there's no, of course, co-driver on these motorcycles, so there are no calls in the ear. They will be, of course, on screen and on the little screen on the motorcycle, dirt bike itself, because I'm only going to be using sport mode. I'm not going to be doing the advanced navigation mode just quite yet because I'm not really ready for that. I'm a new Dakar player, so I want to sort of get into the game and get good at it before I actually move forward. I've got the bike ready to go, fully maintained. I've got a little bit of a tune on it. I've dropped the tire pressure down to 22 psi. That lowers, of course, the top speed. However, it gives me a lot more grip. These things, whenever you have full lock on them and you are at a low speed, tend to sort of come around, especially if they lose a little bit too much grip on the rear. Suspension, I've dropped down to 3.4 on the overall suspension on the bike. Just gives it a little bit of give, keeps it stiff enough though to where we're not just bouncing all over the place. So again, the stage we're going to be taking on is called Extreme Rally. There are only two stages in this rally, and the first one is 98.74 kilometers long with a 301 meter elevation change. There are 48 different waypoints in this. It is in the most extreme weather conditions I've ever seen really in a racing game. There are almost complete whiteout conditions on some of the most twisty and tight, rally roads that I've ever really seen. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be extremely difficult, especially in this first-person view, but we're going to have a little fun to take it on and see how we do. So here from the pits, you can, of course, service the vehicle, which is repair any damage, tune the vehicle, of course, which I've already done in the past, or take a look at the road book. Not really going to help me out, but as you can see, this is what it's going to look like, of course, on screen using the motorcycle. So we'll be seeing that here as we go through the stage. But without any further ado, let's jump into this and see how we do. The stage is Halat Amar. Again, we are in Saudi Arabia in a Dakar Desert Rally in a blizzard. All right, let's get it. So as you can see on the screen, it says for bikes and quads, they recommend using a controller because steering wheel is just kind of weird for that, of course. And a controller will give you a little bit better response. All right. This is what it's going to look like the entire event. This is it's a little bit stressful, but here we go. Halat Amar on the CRF 450 Honda Rally dirt bike. Here we go. Skip that intro. It's unneeded. Wish me luck, y'all. What is with that little weird start glitch? So you can adjust your field of view by hitting the right joystick up and down. And then you can reset it by pushing down on the left joystick. But we're going to look a little bit up. I'm pretty much going to be just reading the calls off of the screen there. Because again, I'm not practiced enough looking at the calls, of course, on the screen on the bike itself. Alright, headlight, they're on. Okay. That waypoint validated thing that pops up really kind of gets in the way, or blocks the field of view at times. So it's kind of weird, the HUD sometimes. Oh, we're already into P1. All right, so that was kind of easy. So at this point, what I have to do is I just have to basically be aware and pay attention to make sure I don't smash any other AI cars. Like here, we're going to come up on one of the cars itself. We may come up on a quad at some point because I don't want to get destroyed by AI and restart this because I know it's a very, very long stage as well, as most of them are in this game. Oh yeah, nice little jump there. Hard right coming up. One thing I would like to have changed on this game is the calls being readily available a little bit sooner than they are right now. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting a call to, turn hard left or tight right or something like that, really when the corner is directly in front of me. So I would like to get those calls a little bit sooner at times. P2 is actually not too far behind me. Probably right there, honestly. So I need to focus in a little bit more. Yep, there it is. Ricky Brabeck, or Brabeck. Alright, so now we're coming up on a huge truck. Gonna blind me. This is gonna be dangerous here, so I've got to try to pick my points to get around this truck. Let's dive in here. That works. Oh, we're fully off-road. Alright, now we're coming back across the road, okay. Oh, didn't know where I was going. Oh god, oh god. There we go. I can only imagine how difficult this is if I were... Oh no. Whoops, hit the wrong button. I can only imagine how difficult this would be if I was, you know, doing the more difficult settings in the way of navigation. Because this is already... Oh, that's tight. This is already so scary at times because I have no clue where I'm going. I ran this event one time, and it was in one of the cars, the Dakar cars, the DXX, Rebellion DXX. And I did pretty well. It's really difficult though, and it took me a long time. But, oh god, oh god, oh god. In the vehicle, or in the car that I was using, every time I would jump off of that, the car would actually like get... That was my fault. The car would actually get stuck, and it would sort of flip off the jump. There you go. First gear, come on. So one thing that is really realistic about this is it doesn't reset you to first gear if you wreck or something like that. It keeps you in the gear you were in at the time when you wrecked. Alright, so I'm in second place now. Ricky Brabeck has taken over first. Justifiably so, because I drove into the side of a car. Alright, so let's catch up now. I'm sure Ricky will make a mistake at some point, so I just need to not make a mistake. Alright, I'm going to go right up here. And you guys can actually follow the calls on the screen as well, on the white screen here on the motorcycle, the dirt bike itself. We got a left turn. Oh, see? See how I completely spun out right there? Big mistake. These bikes seem to go around when you're at full lock or on the brakes while turning. Way too easy, honestly. You should see the quads, though. They are absolute misery to try to drive. What I would recommend doing is get off of the throttle when you're in the air getting ready to land. And do not lock your brakes up, because that actually causes the bike to go around immediately, basically, if you lock up the brakes, especially if you have a rear brake bias. Alright, so we're moving. We're only on checkpoint or waypoint 30. I believe a 48, if I remember correctly. Here's where things get... I locked up my brakes. Turn! Yeah, so here, that's where things get really, really tight. It's very easy to do on these dirt bikes, because again, the steering or handling in this game, it doesn't auto center the steering, so you are constantly putting in inputs here, which is good, because that's the way it would be on a motorcycle, you know? The motorcycle is not self-centering itself. Alright, so we've got a hard left here, or a left turn, not sure if it's too, that's a good sweeper. Got a split in the road, fork in the road. We're going to follow to the left. Oh, that was close. Oh, I did it again! I hit the brakes going over a crest, and the bike completely just went out from under me. Oh man, that P1 is way out in front of me now. Alright, we'll go this way. This is such a difficult event, honestly. It's really difficult, and especially if you're in first person like this. It's so unforgiving. You make one little mistake and that bike's around. Looks like Ricky, the racer in first, made a mistake as well. So I hope we can capitalize on this and catch up. No, 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 easy, 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 easy. Oh, it's so easy to get these bikes to go around. Oh man, I am not really catching up now. Come on, Ricky, make a mistake, buddy. Oh, I can see him. Oh, oh, what? Again, come on. Come on. These bikes are so difficult to drive. So difficult. Between the dirt bikes and the quads. Oh, I passed Ricky. He must have wrecked. Okay, alright, that works. I'll take P1 however I can get it, especially on this monster of a stage. Alright, so we're gonna go up, it looks like, in this canyon. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Guys, this is so much fun, I'm telling you. This is a, first of all, extremely immersive game. Very diverse when it comes to, you know, you're in the desert, of course, so everyone just thinks it's sand all the time, which I did. But no, dude, we've got insane elevation, we've got snow, we've got hellacious rainstorms, we've got ocean, we've got sand, rocks, everything you can imagine in this game. It's so much fun, and I can tell you, it is a proper challenge. It's very, very difficult. As you can see, I mean, this the AI, of course, aren't the most difficult on this sports setting. Oh no. Whoa. But, I mean, I'm still struggling to just keep the bike under me. Alright, only two waypoints left, it looks like. Looks like we're getting ready to catch up to a truck or a car. Alright, one more waypoint, then we're finishing the stage here. Alright, coming up to the arrival gates. There we go. What is it? 9 minutes, 10, 12? 9 minutes and 12 seconds. That's not so bad. But man, that was difficult. I spun out, what, 3 times, I believe? And hit a rock. Hit a whole rock wall. But man, that was a ton of fun. Really, really fun on the motorcycles or dirt bikes. So I put in a 9 minute, 12 second stage while the P2 Ricky Brabeck, hey, USA 1 and 2, alright. Puts in a 10 minute, 7 second stage. Not so bad. Yeah, guys, a ton of fun though. So once you're back here at the Paddock area, you just go into service and you can repair everything. So my body damage is basically fully maxed out. So you hit repair all, it uses your DP credits or DP points, and boom, the bike looks brand new. The engineer is happy. He's still taking his notes, looking at the handlebar grips over and over meticulously, never missing any small detail. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely recommend playing Dakar Desert Rally whenever you can. It is a fantastically fun game, and I think you guys will all love it. Anyone who appreciates any type of rally racing or off-road racing needs to get this game. But I appreciate you guys watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, a positive comment down below, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for more weekly content like this. As always, I have been Connor Speed 6. Until next time, much love, everyone. See you soon.